Renocon AAC Blocks.
It saves 30% in steel, cement and labor cost.
ஒவ்வொரு சதுர அடியிலும் சந்தோஷம்.
As Indians, we can proudly say, Indians never received free COVID vaccine injection. They paid for it through the cess and excise collected by this government, which came back to free. It was a proud moment, very proud moment. Our finance minister offered this to that, so that our own homegrown 5G technology is so good. But why can't you give to BSNL and MTNL? The nation will remember our finance ministers. A simple question to the finance minister. Sir, did the government utilize the dollars? The same thing is happening, sir. All the railway projects are going to northern part of the country and southern part, especially, sir, our part. Your state, sir, and my state are suffering, sir. Finance minister knows that if anyone has started a medical college, they have to have the infrastructure before admitting students into the college. Sir, ma'am, some abnormality is happening. The first time, because it's aims, permission has been granted, students have been admitted, professors have been taken, but there is no infrastructure. This is a sad story which we would like to highlight for you.
Dayanidhi Maran.
Thank you, Chairman, sir, for giving me an opportunity to speak on supplementary demands for grants for 2022 and 2023. Sir, the finance minister has put forward an additional gross expenditure plan for almost worth 4.36 lakh crores. Because of your higher receipts and savings from existing outlays come up to 1.1 lakh crores. Hence, the government is seeking Parliament's approval for a net cash outgo of 3.26 lakh crores as supplementary demands. So these are mainly going towards higher subsidy bills, especially 3 Fs, sir. Fertilizers, food and fuel, which are taking a chunk of out of the demand. So fertilizers alone, our finance minister is now going to give additional subsidy of 1.09 lakh crores. So this expenditure rose, especially, sir. Our finance minister in our reply will definitely say this is not in our hands. This is because of the global scenario, because these are all out of our means, because of the war with Russia and Ukraine, and because of global scenario, our hands are tied, and hence she was forced to increase the subsidy. So yes, sir, we have to accept it, that, sir. Because whatever explanation she gives it last, so that we can't give our counter argument, and always she gets the last word. We accept it, sir. But, sir, when my good friend Nishikant Dubey spoke, he was talking about that this government has brought nano fertilizers. Sir, we are very, very happy you're bringing this subject. Sir, my colleague, Mrs. Kanimuri, is also a chairman of the fertilizer committee, and she had given a report to the government saying that nano fertilizers is the way to go. But, sir, who is producing the nano fertilizers in India? Only one company, IFFCO. IFFCO is the only company which is producing nano fertilizers, which are not enough. Sir, to distribute the nano fertilizers, we need drones. A drone technology, so that, sir, in fact, it's very good, sir, because where you use one bag of fertilizer, regular, normal fertilizers, you just have to use a handful of nano fertilizers which directly get absorbed by the plant. Sir, but now the same thing has to be distributed by hand. It takes more than 2 to 3 times that. So, if the government was so serious, my colleague has said, then they should have got all out. They should have increased the subsidy and made sure all the other fertilizer plants switch to nano fertilizer. But, sir, what do we do? What does NDA government do? Sir, they sell. Today, we have a Bengal Chemicals, which is a profit-making fertilizer company. So what do we do, sir? We sell it. Sir, instead of focusing on nano fertilizers, we are only selling all our good fertilizer companies, sir. And naturally, where are we making in India? The very fact that our Prime Minister says we make in India, everything should be made in India. Sir, all along, we are still handicapped, dependent, purely dependent on our imports. And this theory, there's no full stop to it. If they have 8 years they are in government, they should have had a fast side. You had the lead. You had the best brains. You should have found a solution, sir. And for the food subsidy, sir, nearly 80,000 crores for the Department of Food and Public Distribution, sir. Nearly 3/4 of this is going for the government's Pradhan Mantri Gharib Kalyan Anna Yojana, sir, which was started to give free rations during the COVID, sir. So we welcome that. It was a very good scheme because during the COVID, people were suffering. They gave it and they were very, very clear that this will stop after COVID pandemic stops. But sir, they can't. Because our finance minister is using this as a tool to fight inflation. She knows that because the high prices which are in the market, she has to do it. And more now, the elections are going to come, sir. But I'm saying, I'm appreciate. We are for it. We are for it. We say we should give more, sir. Because they are the ones who come and go in public and say they are against subsidies. Subsidies is what killing the nation. So we never said that. We always said the poor needs us. As long as poor people are there, it is the duty of the government to ensure they are taken care. That is the way principle of the Dravidian model, and that's how we go forward for it. You are double-tongued. You say one thing when during the elections times, and after the election, when you have to win, everything is rushed inside under the carpet. So, next F, sir, fuel. So all the three Fs affects the common man directly, sir. So 22,000 crores have to be paid to the oil marketing companies, sir, for the subsidy of the gas. So this is where we have been talking, and sir, all the parties, political parties have been said, when the Prime Minister came forward and said that please give your concession gas so that a poor woman in a village who is cooking with firewood we can wipe out her tears. Sir, today the prices of gas is more than 1,200 rupees. Sir, and what is happening? Every woman, including your wife, is crying because the gas price is so high. So this has to be brought to them. Sir, here, I really appreciate the government, sir. For the first time, I appreciate it. They were so smart. Even though the previous argument of global war, the global price, now, sir, we were smart enough to understand and use our good friendship with Russia and get the cheapest price in oil which every other country could not get. So the price of oil really reduced for us. Sir, even then, that benefit has not been passed to any common man. It is only going back to the checker. Sir, during the COVID period, sir, when the price of oil really went down, sir, our union government mopped up 1.8 lakh crores. Sir, in fact, our finance minister in a question, for a question, written answer, has said that 2,10,282 crores was mopped up, but just for fuel excise, cess and excise for 2018-19, 2,90,750 crores for 1920, and 3,71,000 crores and 3,71,908 crores for 2020-21. Sir, the government is making huge windfall because the price hike. Sir, poor men, common men are paying as fuel because everyone is dependent on petroleum products on one way or the other, and the government is mopping up. So, in fact, as Indians, we can proudly say, Indians never received free COVID vaccine injection. They paid for it. They paid for it through the cess and excise collected by this government, which came back as free. So we paid for it. So you don't take the credit. The credit will go to Indian, the common man, sir. Sir, we saw, sir, the government which was collecting so many fuel on revenue on excise, sir. November last year, for Deepavali, sir, they slashed the prices. And they were brag-beating about it. We have brought the prices down. What did you state governments do? They have been increasing the price every month. They have forgot that. Even in the finance minister's answer, she said, what did your state do? But you have been increasing every month. We also did our part because we have a very less, your area is very, very big. Sir, but before the 5-state elections, sir, they reduced the price. And that was a Deepavali gift so that they can win the elections. Sir, now one wonders whether the fuel price are controlled by the markets or by the government. So you say that the fuel prices are controlled by the market related. When the international price, sir, today, in March of this year, sir, the international price was $129. So today, the international price of barrel of oil is $76. There's any price reduction, sir, for the last 200 days. There's not been a big price reduction. Sir, we know why. Because the elections just got over. They ensure that the Gujarat elections gets over. They ensure that, sir, if it's really market driven, Sir, everyone knows that if the market price is $76, sir, the Indian basket is $10 less. Mr. T.R. Bal, my leader, knows that when he was a finance minister, when he was a petroleum minister, this was the way. So it is technically $66. Sir, where is the benefit for the common man? If you really want to control inflation, finance minister should reduce the burden, sir. Everyone is now crying by using fuel, sir. Sir, today we are buying fuel 18.5% from Russia, which is only second to Saudi Arabia. We have made sure, sir, when throughout the world, every part of it, from USA to UK to Europe, are suffering with high price of fuel. The only country in the world which has got the lowest price of fuel is India. Even then, sir, no benefit for the common man, sir. So, in fact, sir, I should say, sir, because of this, Indians are paying in a different way. So, for young students who are planning to go to US, or young people who are going to work for US, their visas cannot come within the stipulated time. It takes nearly 3 years because the other NATO countries have decided to punish our Indian students by ensuring that they don't get their visa on time, sir. Sir, in fact, I was very, very happy because my good friend Nishikant Dubey has said that about the 5G, that India has a homegrown technology. It's a proud movement, sir. In fact, our finance minister, when she had gone to US, she said she is ready to give the homegrown 5G technology, transfer it to developing US or UK, to all the foreign countries who want to benefit out of our 5G. Sir, it was a proud moment, very proud moment for me that our finance minister offered this to that. Sir, to show that our own homegrown 5G technology is so good. But why can't you give to BSNL and MTNL? You can't even give it to both 3G or 4G to MTNL and MTNL. But you want to give 5G to the entire world. The 5G is, sir, this is all, sir, this I have to say, sir. Sir, the next is, sir, Manrega. Sir, as my good friend said that it's a very bad scheme because for only one reason, UPA brought it. Whatever UPA brings is a very, very bad scheme, sir. It's not at all good for the country. But today, sir, 45 crores, sir, today, sir, the rural development will get allocated increase of more than 45,000 crores with an additional 16,400 crores to be earmarked, providing additional funds for Manrega and 28,000 crores for others under it. Sir, when you say this is a bad scheme, why are you supporting it? Simple thing, sir. They have failed. The NDA government has failed in providing employment. The NDA government is not providing any skilled employment. So the only way to keep employment under control is going back to Manrega and ensuring you work in the farms. We are giving you the money. So this is what, sir, I'm sure that if they have data, they would have definitely come and given it to us. Sir, see, this is the data which we have, sir. Sir, I'm sure that, sir, I've always with the thing that, sir, rural should get the best help and more employment should be given to the rural people, sir. Sir, in the subject side, I would like to say, sir, railways, sir, about 10% of the sum is going towards capital expenditure sector like roads and railways with allocation of 12,000 crores for the railway. Sir, in my constituency, sir, we have the Elephants Gates Bridge. For 9 years, the bridge has been closed. So, sir, my chief minister, M.K. Stalin, has spoken about in the assembly when he was the opposition leader. We have been trying to, sir. Till now, sir, nothing is happening. See, it is the most artery road connecting the North Chennai to the other parts of the Chennai, sir. Severe traffic jam is there. Sir, lives has to be changed, saved. Sir, several lives are getting killed. People are getting killed because in the suburban trains, because with the overcrowding, and since we are from Tamil Nadu, less trains have been operated, and sir, no automatic doors have been provided. Sir, if they only provide automatic doors, sir, there will be no people standing on the footboards, which can save lives, sir. I request that, sir, the finance minister allocates to or instructs the railway ministry to do something about it, sir. And more, sir, I do not want to say anything, sir. Sir, the nation will remember our finance minister's response. Rupee is not sliding. US dollar is strengthening. So I would like to set my differences aside and aside with a statement and ask a simple question to the finance minister. Sir, did the government utilize the $dollars exports? Sir, when we are usually, it's a common sense that when the dollar price increases, exports should also increase. This has been a common thumb rule which there. So if you look at all the net imports and the net exports, there lies a very sad story. Despite all the talk about Make in India and the promotion of manufacturing, there were only hollow promises and empty words. Sir, India's trade deficit widened to $26.91 billion in October, with exports down to 17%, and imports during October increased to 56.69 billion against 53.64 billion in October 21 as of the previous year. So the growth of the dollar, the rise in the dollar, should have reflected positive. So you are from Andhra, Telangana. So positive in the IT sector. But Andhra, sorry. I correct myself, sir. Andhra. So so you should say refer to the IT sector. But there too also we see bad news. So the Nifty IT index has plummeted almost 24% so far in 2022, putting in all the bad signals, sir. So as far as the railways, sir, it has been a tradition the last 8 years to ignore Tamil Nadu, sir. Always, sir, my founder leader, Sir Anna, always said, Vadakku vazhigirathu, Terkku theigirathu. The same thing is happening, sir. All the railway projects are going to the northern part of the country and southern part, especially, sir, our part. Your state, sir, and my state are suffering, sir. So, in fact, I like to say, request through the finance minister, sir, in the coming budget, sir, please include Tambaram Chengalpattu lines of this, which where always a proposal is being given for 600 crores, sir. Sir, again, Attipattu Gumudipudi, third and fourth line, sir, for cost of 500 crores. New lines from Tirupattur, Krishnagiri and Osur at a cost of 1,486 crores, sir. Doubling of Arrakonam, Kanjipuram, Chengalpattu line at 1,360 crores, sir. Vande Bharat train from Chennai to Madurai. Vande Bharat train from Chennai to Coimbatore, sir. Sir, again, sir, I would like to emphasize to the finance minister the credit line guarantee scheme for MSME in the garment sector. The garment sector, sir, especially Tirupur, is facing severe hardship, sir. We are, sir, totally, sir, after post-COVID, they are really suffering, sir. There's been a sharp incline month on month in the growth rate as a result of the COVID and Russia-Ukraine war, sir. Lakhs of jobs, particularly for rural women who significantly depend, have gone. I urge the union government to announce a special emergency credit line guarantee scheme for the MSMEs in the garment sector with 20% additional collateral credit free in the upcoming budget. Sir, in Tamil Nadu, sir, after our chief minister comes, sir, Tamil Nadu is now progressing so well, sir, and we need your support as well. And we have been always a progressive state, sir, in Tamil Nadu, and our chief minister M.K. Stalin is ensuring that everyone comes and invests in Tamil Nadu. Sir, Tamil Nadu is the first international furniture park in the country, sir. The furniture industry is a fast-growing industry with high potential for employment generation. Reduction in duties on imported wood will support in attracting more investment in the sector. Further, it will increase India's competitiveness in the international furniture market, sir. So I request the union government to reduce the duties on imported wood to attract investment in this sector, sir. Sir, again, PLI. Sir, we have got a good scheme, the production-linked incentive schemes for leather sector, sir. Leather sector, sir, again, Tamil Nadu comes from, sir, we are the largest finished garments, finished leather, and we are dependent on leather, sir. And leather exports contribute to our country also, sir, where we all live together. Sir, I would like to, I request finance minister to extend the production-linked PLI scheme for the leather, non-leather footwear sector, and for the green hydrogen and electrolyzer manufacturers, sir. Sir, Chennai Metro Rail Phase 2, sir. I urge the union government, sir, the government of Tamil Nadu, thanks to union government for recommencing the loan negotiation for Chennai Metro Rail Phase 2 project as a state sector pending approval of the Union Cabinet for Government of India's participation in this project. I urge the union government to immediately sanction the project as a 50-50 equity share between the Government of India and Government of Tamil Nadu and ensure adequate provisions are made in the Union Budget 2022-23. So, my good friend spoke about aims. And after our Prime Minister, a lot of aims have been built in the cross-country. Sir, but Tamil Nadu comes with a very sad story, sir. See, already my leader has spoken about aims. Only a compound wall has been built, sir. Sir, the state has been accommodating. Sir, in fact, sir, there's an illegality in the functioning of AIMS in Tamil Nadu, sir. Finance Minister knows that if anyone has started a medical college, they have to have the infrastructure before admitting students into the college. Sir, ma'am, there's some abnormalities happening. The first time, because this AIMS, permission has been granted, students have been admitted, professors have been taken, but there is no infrastructure. In fact, the state government has given permission to use premises of Medical College Ramanathapuram temporarily to accommodate 50 students. And the irony, ma'am, these 50 students will complete a degree without even stepping their foot in the newly constructed AIMS. They'll be graduating from Ramanathapuram. Now, sir, ma'am, this is, we request you on part of Tamil Nadu. So, ma'am, I know it's a JCA project. There are a lot of, let's speed up, man, because the Honorable Prime Minister came and laid the foundation stone, and it's quite a irony that nothing is happening. When you talk about AIMS, this is a sad story which we would like to highlight for you. Sir, again, sir, on behalf of Tamil Nadu government, I have certain demands, request to make the Finance Minister. I thought this will be the right opportunity to take, I think, sir, on Civil Supplies Department, the CMR subsidy for 2018-19 to 21-22 are on 5,903.48 crores still pending with you, madam. Please ensure that you give it to Tamil Nadu. Sugar subsidy from January to September 2022, 31 crores still pending. And fortification of rice, 7.3 crores. Intra-state movement of PDS, PMGKY from 2022-2022, 251.04 crores is pending. Interstate movement NFSA from November 2016 to 2021, 621 crores are still pending from the Union government. Of this, Civil Supplies Department alone, we are 6,814 crores are pending from your side, ma'am. We humbly request you to expedite the process. And the Finance Commission's grants for urban local bodies for 2022-23, this Million City Plus, the utilization certification for the year 2021-22 have been sent to the Government of India, and all conditions have been complied to avail the grant for the year 2022-23. The Government of India is yet to release the grants. For air quality, we still release of 122 crores, and SWM sanitation 313 crores, and again for the non-million plus cities tied 550 crores, untied 370 crores, for total of 1,360 crores are still yet to be released after giving all the utilization certificates from the Tamil Nadu, ma'am. Ma'am, GST compensation, and every time we have to make a request for 2020-21, 5,000 crores is pending, ma'am. For 2021-22, 2,098 crores, ma'am. For 2022 to 23, April-June, ma'am, around 3,675 crores, ma'am. A total of 10,879 crores is still pending. Ma'am, I request you that to consider Tamil Nadu, and before I end, I like to say, strong states make a strong union, and expect you to make all the states strong. Ma'am, it's not only good that you make Gujarat strong. Make every state, every Tamil Nadu strong, and make sure that southern India doesn't get deprived. Thank you, Chairman, sir, for giving me this opportunity.
Renacon AAC Blocks.
It saves 30% in steel, cement and labor cost.
ஒவ்வொரு சதுர அடியிலும் சந்தோஷம்.